final preparation for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Downtown Indianapolis moving in warp speed in this time last spring. We're in the basketball outfit of Indiana. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Hart, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Alder. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. I'll look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You can look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
So the New York starting five. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Alfred Payton is out there with Barrett. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. So Indiana wins the tip. And here is Brogdon. Pass to Oladipo. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. Inside. 8 feet away. Randall no good. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Here's Oladipo, banked in off the glass.
Boy, the strength of Victor Oladipo is on display there, effortlessly absorbing the contact. Nicely done.
To the inside, Barrett. It's Robinson high post. For 3, Bullock. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
You can see with every repetition, R.J. Barrett adding to his offensive arsenal. Great pump fake to draw the contact.
No good on the free throw.
And Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute...
Oh, that was something else.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Payton dishes to Barrett. to Randall. Over Sabonis. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brogdon against Payton. And yes, it's good.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Brogdon against Payton. And the pass to Bullock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And he's good on the second. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brogdon against Payton. Here's Oladipo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted second overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps the player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
That free throw good from Oladipo. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Randall down low, and he banks in the layup. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Pass to Oladipo, and here is Brogdon. To McDermott, 6 to shoot. They get it back. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Holiday. The shot will not fall. Randall with some nice D. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And again, it's New York. Here's Brogdon. inside Holiday. Barrett against Oladipo. McDermott, no one around him. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
That's the in-between game of Doug McDermott on display. He continues to get better with that over time.
There's the feed to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Brogdon the pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Oladipo outside, takes the 3. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 4. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Throw good. Bullock. Some changes for Indiana. Jakar Sampson's checked in for Justin Holiday. Edmund Sumner comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Then for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rivers in for Elfrid Payton. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Sabonis inside. He's covered by Noel. Sabonis, no good. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Now the pass to Knox. This one for 3. Traps in the tray.
This guy has excellent shot mechanics. Kevin Knox from 3, no problem.
McConnell with it. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. So it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Knox. He's out there with Nerlens Noel. Rivers out there with Alec Burks. first one falls. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the left side wing. McDermott for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
The Knicks leading by 6. Passes it to Noel. Kicks it to Rivers. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Pass to McConnell. Basket, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Rivers. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Burks with the steal. Quickly. Finished off the break. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Pacers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Rivers. And the shot goes down.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Rivers passes to Noel. The shot's good.
Well, the D can't stick with him. This is Nerlens Noel, a huge force on those close shots to the basket.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Some changes for Indiana. Justin Holiday's checked in for Doug McDermott. Victor Oladipo comes in for Edmund Sumner. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Turner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Holiday. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Oladipo.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Down low. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Oladipo. He kicks it to Sampson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it. And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league.
Holiday finds Oladipo. Outside Turner. Shot clock at 6. Over Noel. It's rebounded by New York.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Robinson passes to Noel. Some nice passing by New York here. Throws it up high and slam dunk by Noel.
Love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
Oladipo goes in. No good. Shot missing. And New York will come the other way. Barrett kicks to Payton. And they double up Payton. 1:37 left in the first half. And it's sent back by Turner. Knocked in right side. Inside. Here's Oladipo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love. I think NBA fans are so well acquainted with the elite basketball skills of Victor Oladipo. What you may not know is this guy is an incredibly gifted singer with a great voice, and he has been known to belt out a tune or two in the locker room if you let him.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Bullock kicks to Payton. The pass to Barrett. Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
When he's dialed in, he plays with such force on the offensive end. R.J. Barrett doing work.
Outside Turner. On its way from Oladipo for 2. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Oladipo's got 11 points. The Knicks leading by 9. Passes it to Barrett. Back to Payton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Brogdon against Payton. Brogdon outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
For Indiana, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
and the first one drops.
Of course, we all remember that Malcolm Brogdon back in 2016 was a second-round draft pick. You certainly have to wonder, do teams wish they had a redo with this guy?
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Brogdon hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Pass to Randall. Fade away with the putback.
And this is why this team considers Turner a defensive stalwart. Long arms, quick feet, the ability to contest shooters. Really good defense.
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, what's working for you guys in the first half? How did you get yourselves going?
We were able to get out and run. We're getting out the rim fast and getting up the court.
We'll see if we can keep running in the second half, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 1. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
On offense, they've been very efficient, taking good shots and hitting them. That's very important. The confidence has to be through the roof heading into the second half.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Indiana.
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Holiday and it's small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Brogdon outside. Back to Sabonis. Brogdon right side for Barrett. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Brogdon.
There is just a consistency to Malcolm Brogdon's shot. Doesn't matter if it's a mid-range, it looks the same.
Here's Payton. Passes it to Robinson. And it's sent back by Turner. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Sabonis.
240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Barrett. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Brogdon.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here. Sampson's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Randle, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Now McConnell. Lock at 6. Oladipo outside. There's Sabonis. Count the basket. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
And Noel kicks to Rivers. The dish to Randle. Here's Noel. Trying to get open is Randle. And it's Noel missing. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Sampson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Here's the 3. And it's McConnell with the rebound. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Rivers. He's covered by McConnell. And there's the pass to Knox. Sinks the triple. Knox has got 10 points.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Here's Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Quickly defended by Sabonis. Pacers trail by 4. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Sabonis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Knox. Dishes it to Noel. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Pass to Noel. Now here's Rivers, guarded closely, and he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
This guy is a tremendous athlete. Sabonis throws it down.
Pass to Knox. And it's blocked. Oladipo outside. And again, it's Indiana. New York shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for T.J. McConnell. And New York with a change here, too. Burks is checked in. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. .11 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side Holiday. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Sabonis lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. The third quarter comes to a close. Indiana out in front, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Bullock in at the 3. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Burks. Excellent D there from Holiday.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Holiday, the pass to Sumner. Shoots over Bullock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Pacers lead by 6.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Sumner. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And a switch here also for New York. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Burks. Knicks trail by 7. There's the pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. And Payton throws it down.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Outside, Sabonis. Up top, Brogdon. Outside, Holiday. To the middle. There's Sabonis. Brogdon trying to get open. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Payton passes to Randall. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
One shot.
That free throw good from Randle. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. On deep. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Kicks to Barrett. Latrey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Sumner. Now Sabonis. Shoots over Bullock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Tries again. Robinson, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pacers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Oladipo against Barrett. He dishes it to Randall. Sabonis with the steal. Indiana again turning it over. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. To tie it up. And it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Here's Oladipo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on R.J. Barrett. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. He kicks to Barrett. Pass to Randall. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
And here's Oladipo to the paint. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Here's Payton. Basket counts.
Payton taking the opportunity to deliver in a big moment.
Indiana leading. Outside, Sabonis. To the inside. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Sabonis. Oladipo's got 22.
Oladipo getting more confident in these big-time moments, demands the basketball and finds a way to score.
Randall uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Sabonis. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payton dishes to Randall, and it's sent back by Turner. Now the Pacers moving it up. Brogdon leading the charge. Here's Payton. Pass to Barrett. Inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Oladipo goes in. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Count it.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Payton drives in. Money!
How about the focus, the poise, the willingness to take the big shot by Elfrid Payton?
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 5. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out. And so they foul intentionally. And he commits the intentional foul.
Miles Turner. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for New York, Julius Randle. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
17 seconds left in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
So he comes up empty at the line. To the middle. And Holiday kicks to McDermott. Oladipo for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Alec Burks. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now, look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is...